"Excuse me, can somebody who speaks English help me?" The guy said it loud enough to stop the whole line. I was 18, fresh off the plane from Kingston, and my first week on register had just turned into a public roast. Golf shirt guy smirked, the lady behind him sighed like I'd ruined her week, and the assistant manager, name tag coach, zero coaching provided, just lifted his shoulders like, "Hey, what do you want from me?" Two futures blinked in front of me. One, rip off the apron, book a flight home, let the whispers win. Two, stay, stack shelves, and someday own every aisle that ever doubted me. I still don't know why I picked door number 2, but I'm glad I did. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon, because every week we share powerful, real-life inspired stories that just might change the way you see the world. I'm not selling a Disney ride. No fairy godmother, just steel-toe shoes that murder my feet. No pumpkin coach, just a 5:15 bus that bounced over every pothole between Liberty City and Biscayne. Somewhere between counting pennies and counting profits, I learned how to bottle every "you'll never make it" and drink it like Red Bull. If anyone's ever told you you're too foreign, too slow, too anything, this one's for you. Mom's goodbye at Norman Manley Airport tasted like salty plantain and tears. She tucked a tiny envelope in my hand, $300 and a post-it. "Remember who you are." Tuition at Miami-Dade swallowed that envelope whole the first week. I showed up to interviews in my only blazer, sleeves an inch too short, smile cranked to max. Ms. Ramirez, the store manager, said, "We like cashiers who smile." My cheeks cramped by hour 2. Training videos? Easy. Orange apron? Cute. Then the doors opened. Older guy slams a cart of wet lumber on my counter. "Refund. Don't screw it up." My tongue tripped. $32.89 came out 32. He repeated it like I was hard of hearing. The line got longer, palms sweatier, receipt tape limper. That night I hid in the break room reciting prices to the vending machine mirror. 32, 32, 32, until the guard asked if I was auditioning for a horror flick. I came back the next day anyway. And the next. Every shift was a grab bag of tiny humiliations. Customers asking for the real manager. Co-workers doing cartoon Jamaican accents when they thought I'd left the room. I filed every slight into a mental folder labeled fuel. Found the training computer tucked behind paint samples. Lunch breaks became micro courses. Merchandising, cycle counts, the difference between a hex bolt and a carriage bolt. English quizzes. Brutal. I Google idioms at 2 a.m. Why is a ballpark figure about baseball? But each green check mark on my profile felt like scoring on the class bully. I also watched. Noticed we bled sales whenever basic PVC elbows were empty. Noticed garden was ghost town at 7 a.m. Zoo at 11. Noticed night crew left pallets like a minefield in receiving. I scribbled fixes on receipt paper and slipped them into the suggestion box nobody ever emptied. One Tuesday, Ms. Ramirez waved me into the office. "Your PVC note's smart. Want to test the new ordering system. Save the store $2,000 and shrink the first month." $2,000, small change in a multi-million shop, but they were my $2,000. She bumped me from 18 hours to 25. I framed that stub like it was a degree. And if you're still with us right now, that means you're hooked. Don't forget, subscribe so you never miss stories like this one, because the next twist might just be the most humbling part yet. 14 months later, I'm juggling night classes and 40-hour weeks. GPA's 3.8. Aprons got permanent sawdust rings. Corporate posts an opening. Department head, building materials. Same guys who mocked my accent snickered. Cashier from Kingston running lumber? Cute. Applied anyway. Interview board. Store manager, district manager, VP whose shoes probably cost more than my Corolla. I walked in with a 3-ring binder tabbed in Jamaican colors, spreadsheets on shrink, turnover, even a weather chart proving patio sales spike at 88 degrees. Room went dead quiet when I finished. 2 days later, Ms. Ramirez finds me stacking rebar. "They picked you." I punched out at 10 p.m., drove to the beach, and let the Atlantic wipe tears horizontal. Department head meant store keys. Keys meant hurricanes. Irma rolled in like a wrecking ball. We opened at 5 a.m. By 7, we were out of half-inch plywood. By 9, rumors flew we were price gouging. Crowd got ugly. I climbed on a pallet and yelled, "We're getting another truck at noon. 1 sheet per customer, till everyone's covered." Silence. Then a guy in the back hollered, "You heard the boss." Boss. The words sat on my shoulders like sunshine. After Irma, corporate flew me to Atlanta for the leadership summit. Met Emery Campbell, the exec whose TED Talks I'd binge between inventory counts. She shook my hand, said, "Your accent is a feature, not a bug." I wrote that on a sticky note that still rides my laptop. Promotions kept coming. Assistant manager, store manager, district manager. Each step felt like another brick in a wall between me and every "you'll never belong." Moved mom into a little yellow house with hibiscus out front. She still calls Sundays to ask if I'm eating. For years ago, I became a regional VP, 27 stores, including the one on Biscayne where a golf shirt guy once mocked 32. Corporate wanted a surprise walkthrough. I said yes before my heartbeat caught up. Arrived unannounced at 8:17 a.m. New store manager, my old paint desk buddy, met me at the entrance, name tag still coach, but now nerves replaced smugness. We toured aisles with the same scanners that once terrified me. Near register 3, a young cashier with a Guatemalan accent fumbled with a tough customer. I slid in, split the tender, whispered, "You've got this." In the break room, I gathered the team. Told them about cashier 2187, the girl who said 32. Watched faces change as the timeline clicked. Coach's ears turned crimson. I didn't roast him, just thanked him. Every eye roll bought me one more training module, one more late night. He nodded, small but real. There's this myth that success turns pain into some noble backstory. Truth is, pain and success ride in the same cart, like nails and lumber. You're the one pushing. If someone's words still sting, too foreign, too slow, too whatever, use them as raw material. I built a career, then a region, then a stage where the next accent feels like home. So if they laugh at how you talk today, decide what you'll build tomorrow. And if this story lit something up, pass it to the kid counting change and dreaming loud. This is Tracelight Stories. Do well to check out our other stories, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as it helps us grow. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.